Right, from Meteo? 25 minutes late, but better late than sorry. I'm hyped for all the class talents in Dragonflight. You know, initially there was definitely a few that, I don't want to say they were bummers, but it was just kind of like, oh, okay, I just have to go re-earn my Shadowland shit. But certainly if you're coming at this and like you're a priest, and I know paladins have some outstanding issues, but if you're a paladin, you're like, okay, I get a CR now. That's pretty sweet. You know, like the way that I spread atonement will be different. That's the core of my spec. So certainly that's nice to see.
Yeah, they've definitely I think they've definitely like, I don't think they've acknowledged it specifically, but they've definitely noticed the feedback of people going, "Where's my cool stuff?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "Well, what can we add that's going to feel good and also have a point and like do something good that needs to be done?" Because Blood Decay is kind of the same, where they're like, here's a couple little small things that to me look like, oh, that's one of the things I don't like in playing Blood Decay. And that's been ironed out because of like, I guess like, well, one of them was like a Blood Shield buff and a Blood Shield like duration expansion. Like, oh, sweet. Oh, I get rewarded for keeping Blood Shield up now. Oh, that's very different to how I have felt decent well. That said, I've not played Blood at very, very high level, so I'm always playing at the level where Blood Shield goes up and then vanishes immediately. But it's like, it's definitely like, there's definitely like cool things that they're starting to try to do. There's a few things that Rogue has that I think are really cool. Like oh my god, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called, but there's one of the capstone talents for assassination that's literally just, you could have 2 lethal poisons now and you're like, oh, that's actually feels good to have, feels cool.
I'm always stunned, like your memory for class specifics, like talent names in it. Like, I'm like a fucking goldfish at this shit. Like, I don't even, like, I'm playing Disc Priest. I basically couldn't even name a single talent. I know what they are, and I know where they are, and in my head, it's like, oh, that's the button that does that effect.
Yeah.
But the whole, like, tying the tooltip text to the name, I don't know why, but I never remember that. Whereas, yeah, you always do. So I'm kind of excited to hop into the class chat a little bit. At D5K11 also, do you guys hear about Embracer buying out Deus Ex?
Sure did.
Yep, we've talked about it over on the news channel. TLDR, if you like Deus Ex, it is good that Eidos Montreal are no longer owned by Square Enix. So, yeah, they're, I believe, actively interested in, like, actually pursuing Deus Ex, which makes me really fucking happy. Deus Ex is awesome. Human Revolution, fucking awesome. Big yum. And another question from Stogie, please give us tank. You know, I think I see this so often. Give shamans a tank spec. People definitely want some sort of like basic, I don't know, like an earthbender tank. Which, yeah, hey. The problem is though, there ain't room for that. But I suppose it's interesting, the idea, like, if Blizzard ever did want to just add a new role, they could just add a spec to an existing class. Which, could be interesting. Also could be playing with fire.